Okay, so you've officially taken the leap of faith and you're putting your all into regulating your nervous system so you can finally heal from chronic illness and anxiety. Maybe you're already one of my clients, maybe you're working with another health coach, or maybe you've done so much research and have a game plan of your own. Whatever the case, you're doing it. But you're having a really hard time staying positive. And maybe although you're doing the work, doubts pop in and you start thinking, maybe this is too good to be true. Maybe I'm the unlucky one who this program won't work for. Does this sound familiar? Well, I have great news for you. This happens to nearly every single one of us who have healed, including myself. It is part of the healing journey, and I'm about to show you why and how you can navigate these thoughts and feelings when they show up. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Kelly Nelson here with Kelly Nelson Health. Welcome back to my channel where I help you self-heal from chronic conditions such as, but not limited to, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic pain, anxiety, and more. If you know my story, you know that I suffered with a fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome diagnosis that involved severe chronic pain, fatigue, brain fog, and anxiety for 6 years before I found the beautiful world of brain retraining and nervous system regulation that finally ignited the healing power I already had within. Having gone through this myself, I know exactly what it takes to recover, so I now dedicate my life to helping you do the same. Those feelings of doubt. Don't we just love them? No, of course we do not love them. We get frustrated by them, we get stressed out by them, and annoyed when they pop up. But as I was stating before, these feelings and thoughts actually come with the territory of the illness. And here's why. See, the neural pathways that have been so deeply ingrained into our brains to protect us from the constant perceived threats are so set in their ways that when anything else tries to test them or even confront them, they push back, maybe even harder than before you set off on this healing journey. They've been conditioned over time to be on high alert, right? So this is why we have these illnesses. It's constantly scanning for threats, and it sees this new, different way of thinking as a big, huge threat. And so what happens next? Of course, this trigger sets off the hypothalamus to release all of the stress hormones, amplifying these already unwanted physical and neurological symptoms. Now, how do we navigate this? How do we go about being able to handle this doubt without making the healing process more difficult? The key isn't to not have doubts or negative thoughts because, well, we are human, right? We're always going to have these. The key is how you respond to these negative thoughts of doubts. And how you can do this is by changing the relationship you have to your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing emotions. And this guy has been working in overdrive big time to try and protect you from harm. But little does it know that by working so hard, it's actually causing you a lot of harm, right? So let's switch how we feel about the amygdala. For so long, we've been scared of it, frustrated with it, trying everything to fight it, push against its every move. But what if I told you that those types of reactions actually perpetuate the very cycle that you're trying to avoid? That's right. You're having an aha moment, aren't you? So let's start looking at and reacting to the amygdala as if it's our protective guardian angel. Not this monster that we hate and want nothing to do with, but a loving part of us that wants so badly for us to be safe that it's willing to work 24 hours, 7 days a week to shield us from potential harm. So every time we feel this protective guardian angel of ours revving up for a battle to protect us, let's not join in on the battle. Let's instead take a deep breath and gently communicate with the amygdala. You can say something like, I understand why you're cautious and trying to protect us, but we can't heal if we stay trapped in the past. Let's work together to create a safe space for positivity and healing because we will heal so long as we're on the same page. Of course, it doesn't have to be those exact words, but I'm sure you get the idea. Whatever works for you, whatever words make you feel more connected to your amygdala in a safe and loving way. And you can also acknowledge your past and why the amygdala has been responsible or responding this way for so long. And gradually, over time, the tension between your conscious desire for healing and your amygdala's protective instincts will begin to ease. And then slowly, your amygdala will start to relax, allowing you to navigate and even expedite your healing journey in a more productive and happy way. So continue this constantly every time you feel pushback from the amygdala, and even when you're not feeling the pushback. Take some time throughout the day, and it doesn't have to be a lot, maybe a few minutes every, 3 or 4 hours, just by acknowledging this new relationship that you have, this more gentle and understanding way. And by staying consistent with this practice, you'll gradually reprogram the amygdala's response, and you'll find yourself being better able to focus on positive thoughts about your healing journey. And with patience and self-compassion, you'll discover that healing is absolutely possible, and you might even get really excited about it. If you feel this video helped you understand how to stay more positive during the healing process, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Although this channel is new, I don't ever plan on putting a stop to these videos because helping others heal is truly my biggest passion in life. And the more of you that subscribe, the more people can be helped. You can also hit the bell notification so you can be notified when my next video comes out. Thanks so much for watching. Happy, healthy healing. Bye.